I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This is the pledge to our national standard, authored in 1892 and codified into law in 1954, the same year as the landmark decision of Brown v. the Board of Education. And in a present-day America, these recited words in Arlington public schools by school children who opt to say them light a path to success and an American dream. Do we listen to our children? If success is your plan, why not chart a course? To accommodate the flood of over 10,000 school-aged children, many, if not most, children of color, who continue to be afflicted by a persistent achievement gap, over the next decade, plans are being drawn to build a new comprehensive high school. And if the gravity of science in past results holds true, that comprehensive institution will inevitably replicate the failures of the past and the faults of our fathers, robbing them of an American dream that fate still obstinately withholds from them. But public charter schools in inner cities across the nation have found great success in far more challenging circumstances of economic disadvantage to build a path to full citizenship with all of its blessings and its promises. There is probably none more successful than the American Indian charter school model, which, despite the personal judgments against their founder, have in fact yielded test scores far above the state average for Native Americans in California. You really can't argue against success, especially not success for our kids. And building a new high school on a new model as a public charter high school focused not on quality education for all of Arlington public school students, but rather upon the least of these, my brethren, is the rising tide that raises all ships. Without sacrificing standards, as many Arlington public school teachers fear, a publicly chartered high school can increase the numerator in our divisional equation for computing averages and provide a common denominator of success for all, and at cheaper expenditure. But it also opens the doors for other innovations to focus on the success of all of our Arlington public school aged children, providing a segue for other public high schools based on the public charter school model, and focusing on specific career objectives, again, at a far less expenditure than our current outlay, exceeding $600 million in the proposed budget for 2018. Just imagine 180 bright-eyed middle schoolers who rose on a Saturday morning to learn about robotics in an annual fair can graduate to a science, technology, engineering, and mathematics-focused public charter high school to continue their journey to an American dream. Just imagine Arlington public school students growing up in the suburbs of the nation's capital may not be able to glance down the street and aspire to be a congressman like one local favorite son did from his Jesuit high school in D.C., but through a public charter school focused on government service and politics might still yet provide them with the tools that they need to get there. Or perhaps, like almost 300 inner city children across the Potomac River in southeast D.C., near the Navy Yard, Arlington public school children anticipating careers in media and journalism arts can do far more than just write for their school newspaper and hope to one day become a television news anchor or Emmy Award-winning graphic art designer like some friends of Major Mike Webb did. You really can't argue against success, especially not success for our kids. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Take the pledge today and get behind the initiative to bring public charter schools and fulfillable promises for choice for our kids. Don't our kids deserve a better chance and a real American dream come true? In 2017, it's about choice, it's about kids, and it's about time. Just imagine that. My name is Major Mike Webb, and I am running for Arlington County School Board. One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Just imagine that. Honest. This advertisement was authorized by Mike Webb. Honest.